Here comes the match 5 of Nandi Chargers versus Keerthi Warriors. It's men doubles. It's going to be a fight of the day because it's 2-all. Both teams need a desperate win right now. Let's see. Let's see if Keerthi Warriors can get this point to stay on lead. Also, there's an interesting addition, which is Vijay Anand, who has been brought in from the Challengers Cup. Vijay Anand comes from tennis background. He's pretty old and matured, and he played a lot of matches nationwide, and he knows in all the major tennis circuits in India. And as you can see, has a beautiful reset, beautiful defensive. I think it's a great combination, Vijay Anand and Bhaskar, because Bhaskar is an aggressive player and Vijay Anand is somebody who is dependable, who puts the ball in no matter what. His error rate is quite low, so he brings all the tennis experience, and within short amount of time he is able to compete with players who are playing for months. So he uses his complete tennis knowledge for pickleball, wherein all that drives going for the lines is helping him win some points in challenges as well. You can see Nandi Chargers are in the lead, 2-0 lead, but the first initial points would be to understand the players and the game to come in. They don't really decide who the winner is going to be, but sometimes if they are able to keep up that lead, oh, that's an out. That's an out in pressure. That's beautiful resets from Vijay Anand. Has put. He's able to return everything which Srikar Allah and Girish are able to put in, because of which that is adding to their pressure, and because of which they're going for lines, and that's turning out to be an error. You can see a beautiful roll from Girish. Girish is somebody, I think the youngest in the team. Is close to 21, but the amount of variation shots he has, that's I mean, very few shots from Girish would be out, but he was in pressure. But beautiful resets. It seemed like Girish and Srikar had the edge, but all that resets, and finally Girish makes an error, and now they're tied up at 2-all. There is a small discussion happening over whether the ball is in or out, but the ball was clearly out. But looks like Nandi Chargers has some issue with it. I think Nandi Warriors are into some pressure, and they're making those unforced errors, and that was a drive that drive went out. It's a huge swing from Bhaskar, which was clearly out, and it was a clear leave for Nandi Chargers. That's Bhaskar was third shot, but he looked slightly shaky with respect to the third shot, and it was an unforced error, and that's something that's break of serve for so even with dings, it's quite hard to force Vijay an error, because he never give, he just dings before the line, which is not easier for the other team to make some to get those free pops which they can capitalize. But Vijayanand is a player. He's so defensive. His defenses are so that the dings are always perfect, which is not really good for the other team. That's beautiful ding battle in Girish and Vijayanand against Dinker, who adds lot of roll to the ball. It's a small pop. That roll which Girish had on the ball, and that went deep near the foot of Vijay Anand, which led to a pop, which was beautifully capitalized by Srikar. That was a call from Bhaskar as out. Disturbed Vijay Anand. uh, which led to a small error.
Yes, as you said, Vijay Anand is a new addition. He was a replacement from the challengers, and I think he's struggling a bit, but he has a very good touch. Like, he has a beautiful touch. We have a disturbance. 1 second. And we are continuing the match at 5-3. I think Vijay is struggling a bit, but he's a tennis player, and we have seen him very consistent.
Too many unforced errors from the Vijay Anand. So timeout has been took by the Keerthi Warriors. We know that Vijay Anand is a consistent player and the defensive player who used to put everything in the court. But seems like there is some match pressure in his head. That's why he is able to do some of the unforced errors which he could not afford to do at that time, because this match is very crucial for the Keerthi Warriors, because if they won the match, right, they will be 3. So the last match will be very intense for the Nandi Chargers. We already know that Nandi Chargers have very experience in playing the Dream Breaker. So are you guessing they will be going to the Dream Breaker, or they will win by the points, or there will be a margin where Keerthi Warriors will pull it off?
It's quite important match for Keerthi Warriors because mixed doubles, I think Dinesh and Janvi will be the pick for mixed doubles. They're quite new with respect to this atmosphere, and they're from the challengers, not really used to this. So they cannot really rely on their mixed doubles. It is this match which they should rely on and try to get this point is quite important for Keerthi Warriors. So even if Dinesh and Janvi couldn't make it, this would get them an advantage and push them to the Dream Breaker. As far as experience of Nandi Chargers in Dream Breakers, even Keerthi Warriors after the replacements have good single players, because now we have Dinesh who is decent at singles and get those few points, and same with Vijay Anand who is quite experienced in tennis. These two additions make Keerthi Warriors good at Dream Breaker. So it would be really interesting if it gets to the Dream Breaker stage. But this match is quite important for Keerthi Warriors, as you have mentioned. And also, we particularly feel Vijay Anand could be a good player on the right. They should do some stacking probably and get him more on the forehand side. But I think the thoughts of Keerthi would be that Bhaskar being a good having good drives, they would really want him to hit the forehand drives to get those extra points. But we see that strategy is not. This stacking has been done, and Vijay Anand is on right now. I think let us hear it from Abhishek because he does a lot of stacking. How stacking would affect the game and really add to team's advantage and style of play.
Right, perfect. As you said, stacking, I feel is really important for the game. Each player has their own favorite side, and then you can perform really well. There is no chance for errors. If you don't want any more errors, not to make any more errors, and you're just trying to capitalize, then I feel you have to stack. Stacking is it's a bit more complex to just be perfect at the line. It just takes some work to get it right, but once you do, they'll have a lot of advantage. As you see, Vijay was struggling at the left, and then they have realized that they should stack, and then they were stacking, and they got a pretty good break. And now I think they are got on the rhythm. They have got good points, and I think from now they should fight back. And for Vijay Anand especially, he for his touch and his composure, I think comeback is not very new to him. So will it be a comeback?
Yes, they would be definitely a comeback because the Nandi Chargers were in the pressure now. They took it.
And we have the team co-owner Saina Nehwal as well. And I heard that they have given pretty good suggestions. Saina Nehwal being the amazing badminton player, I feel that she has given her championship advices to the team, which has maybe helped or maybe not. And I mean, like, what do you think? Being like playing against the co-owners, team owners, and team captains, looking at you, rooting for you, will that add a lot more pressure to the players? What do you think, Sandeep?
No, it's definitely. I mean, even though the games are different, the strategy or how they do is essentially empirically the same. So even if it is Saina or Srikant Kidambi strategizing for this, their inputs would really work. It's not that they're just sitting on the owner's zone, but their insights would really help. And I mean, those very small suggestions, all that international match experience and playing for the nation, they would really be a good add to the team.
Great smash there from Bhaskar at that point. If see. Come back from from a deficit. They've done this in the past. But they've crawled back from impossible situations as well. Bhaskar, we did see how he went ahead and played that singles match against Nikit. And I was having a chat with Saina Nehwal earlier, and she also spoke very high about Bhaskar. But how well he is with this game and all that. This is extremely well placed, beautifully bisected both Vijay Anand and Bhaskar. So slowly, Nandi Chargers are slowly trying to grow in this contest.
If you would have seen the last shot, it's really, I mean, worth noting how Girish uses his wrist to just put the ball away, and in places where it's hard to reach. And this guy's wrist motion is extraordinary. He has a way to go. Girish has way to go. He's just 21. He's just out from his teenage days. And I think his father is a tennis coach, and he coached him for the past 10 years on tennis. All that drills, all that difficult things, I think is really helping Girish play some good game. And that's a beautiful net play from Vijay Anand. And that forced Girish to make an error. It's tennis versus tennis again in pickleball, but then this rally is in the name of Vijay Anand.
9 all. We've seen the scoreboard stay stagnant for a while now. So because both the players winning points on the opponent's serve. That's why the scoreboard is stagnant. Very good play there. Beautiful smash. Again, this was meant to be smashed. Very good return again from Vijay Anand. Vijay Anand has been one to... Oh, what a shot. Vijay Anand has been one to watch out for in this contest. The netting, some help from Bhaskar, but very well taken by Girish and Srikar. And both the players, in fact all 4 players, have just had a wonderful rally. What a rally!
You should look at Vijay Anand, the way he was recovering shot after shot, and that is what years of tennis practice would give you. Look at the way he's bloody 46 and still able to cover the court like how he used to do in his teenage. That's extraordinary. That's extraordinary rally. This is the level at which HPL is for people to note.
The Halloween figurines are also smiling at it. That's how well that rally was played. Vijay Anand with another shot, but this time finds the net on that backhand. He's been doing something pretty extra out there.
Both are having a pretty tight match. I mean, their resets, everyone is just giving their best. Everyone resets are so good. The net play is so good. Another break from Nandi. The second serve for Nandi Chargers. Will they get the lead or is it going to stay at 9-all?
I think 12 serves have been broken. 12 serves. Look at the way they're fighting. Look at the way they're holding their nerves and standing at the same score line for the last 5 minutes. Like 12 serve breaks, and look at the level of play. It's like the team who is not serving being dominant on the court as of now. And beautiful. There's much of soft play now. We can see less of Bhaskar's drives and more of soft game coming into play. But then Girish is able to use his wrist to put those deep. But the way Keerthi Warriors have been putting the ball in is worth noting. That is some intense rally, some hands battle. That Srikar has been done. It really matters for people to stay away from the ball, because that will help the player to put the ball away. Something closer to the body is always a reset or always a pop when intercepted. So it's always wait for the shot which is slightly far from the body to capitalize to attack. And that would be a better winner, something close to the body than something close to the body.
Nandi Chargers with the 2-point lead, but the serve is with Keerthi Warriors. It's their first serve. Straight at the net. They go to their second. So that's ready. Just saying one more from the bench. Just need that one more error from Keerthi Warriors, and it has come. So it's Nandi Chargers who are on 11-9 on the first serve.
But then to the level of experience other people have, everyone other than Vijay Anand, they're quite experienced with respect to pickleball. But it's remarkable of Vijay Anand to use his tennis experience to close on that. The limited experience, the limited number of hours he has on pickleball court, for that amount playing at this level is very, it's really, I don't know. It's really remarkable of him to cover that gap up.
One thing, Sandeep, that, I come to this, the feeling or this conclusion that maybe a little bit Bhaskar is a little tired. Because after that marathon singles match against Nikit, maybe you look at his movements. Of course, he's agile. Of course, he's very quick. But somewhere, maybe that singles match might have taken a toll, both a little bit mentally and physically, as well as what I feel.
Yeah, you're absolutely. I feel the same, but there is one more point to note that actually in pickleball, singles and doubles feels like a different ball game altogether, because now all the drives are not that powerful in doubles. It's match point again. Nandi Chargers from 9-all. They came to a lead of 5 point. I think it is slightly the momentum shift that helped Nandi Chargers get there.
Match point in the second serve. And he does that. It was Girish with that shot there. The winner by the Chargers have not doubles match. They've got a firm grip on this match here at 3-2. And we would be moving on to the mixed doubles feature next. And if Nandi Chargers go and win the match, they would tie. Whereas if Keerthi Warriors come back for it would be a dream breaker out there.